Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm here in, what is it called?
Morty Alley.
Whatever. So it's very close to Melbourne. I'm here with Hashem from Pushing Film and Josh from Leica here in Melbourne. And since we have almost all three Leica film cameras that you can buy brand new right now, so we thought we might do a video maybe addressing a couple things, so it might help you to decide which one to get. I have the original M6 here. It's not the brand new one, but it's almost the same thing in the end. And Hashem is rocking his
M-A.
Beautiful. And
I got an MP over here.
MP, and he's also shooting a 28. You're also shooting 28, so
Yeah.
all three cameras are black, all are with a 28. I mean, perfect. It's coincidence, so we did not set this up. So Josh, what were the reasons for you? I mean, obviously, when you got it, the new M6 was not released yet.
No, it wasn't. So this was a few months ago, yeah.
So why did you pick this one specifically?
I mean, before the MP, I was shooting other film M cameras. I had M3, I had one of the M6s, have a CL, but because I'm shooting more wide angles, so the M3 doesn't really fit the purpose.
Yes.
And also, sometimes I feel having a light meter is very convenient.
Okay.
And also, I'm missing the black paint. So,
okay.
you know, all this made me want to get an MP, and so I got it.
So
Yeah.
you want to brass it over time?
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
your own
Yeah,
unique-
my own camera. Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So okay, and I mean, there's also the silver one. The silver one, I have to say, I really like the silver one. It's very beautiful.
Yep.
But you, because of the brassing, you picked this one.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, and also on the other hand, most of my lenses are black, so you know they look kind of uniformed
Yes.
altogether. So you know, black body. Yeah.
So if you could choose again with the new M6, would you still pick the MP?
I may still pick MP because I've been thinking about an MP for a few years.
Okay.
So you know, also I don't have a Leica that doesn't have a logo. So I'm like, you know, I want to have a Leica that's full black, and that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that's one thing. I mean, this one doesn't have anything, right? The M-A, the black one. But the silver one does. The silver one has an engraving on the top plate, doesn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I mean, I can see why you would also pick this one over this one, because you want to have the light meter, and this one doesn't have a light meter.
And also the brassing. Yeah.
Yes, it doesn't come with the brassing.
Nah.
So Hashem, for you, why? I mean, let's first of all, when did you get?
Yeah, probably 2+ years ago I bought it. I was in the market for an M-A for a while because the reason I went with this was primarily because I came from an M4. I got so used to not relying on a light meter anyway. So this seemed like the logical upgrade, and I also actually preferred the matte finish over the shiny black of the MP. I would have still been happy with that, but I preferred the matte black stealthy finish. I never used the light meter. I've gotten used to not really letting it distract me when I'm shooting this style of camera. Sure, it would be good to have it for some people, but for me it doesn't really make a difference. And also because I didn't buy it new, I bought it secondhand. So thanks to Josh and Carlo at the Leica store, they alerted me to a secondhand one that was coming up for a good price, especially at the time, like it was about to go up. So I got this for a good deal and sold the M4, and it was just kind of the logical upgrade. And yeah, I get now the 28mm frame lines, which I've been shooting a lot more of.
Yes.
And the better viewfinder just feels a bit more new, I guess, because the M4 was a bit old. But
Were you shooting 28 also with the M4?
I was not.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess I could have. It didn't have the frame lines, but it just so happened that I was wanting to upgrade around the time I was wanting to get it to 28mm.
A friend of mine was shooting the M4 with the 28, so he just said he's just using the whole viewfinder. I mean, it's not very accurate, so
No.
it kind of works maybe.
It's nice to have the frame lines,
Yes,
and the viewfinder on this is definitely crisper. It's
Okay.
clearer, the rangefinder patch is bigger, so, and to me it's already gone up in price since what I bought it for. It's gone up now on the market, which is amazing. I mean, so has the M4, but that's the beauty of buying a Leica, especially secondhand, is that it retains or increases value over time.
So as far as I remember, your M4, you bought it in Japan, in a shop in Japan,
Yes,
right?
I did, yeah.
So okay, but that one was also like almost in in like really good condition, right? Wasn't it?
It was actually, like in Japan, it was considered the C grade or D grade or something.
But it's still good.
But for us, it was like B grade. Yeah,
Yes.
it had a little tiny dent.
Okay.
Some kind of wear on the vulcanite, but I actually was able to clean that.
Yes.
They didn't bother to really scrub it. And it ended up needing some service, which I got done through a guy who was servicing cameras here for a while.
Okay.
But it was in pretty good condition, and yeah, it also went up in value.
But that one you sold.
Yeah. I bought it for a cheap price. It was like 1,200 Australian dollars roughly, so it's about 100,000 yen or close to that, whatever. Yeah, it's good, and I love this camera.
Yeah.
I have no plans to sell it.
Yes.
I probably wouldn't pick the M6 even if I had the chance for that. I would still be happy with that camera, but yeah,
But
I'm
why?
happy with
Can
this.
you give me a reason, or is it just you love this too much, like the books and everything?
Yeah, I like, M6 is still nice. I do actually prefer the quick rewind. As you can see, I've added this little thing to that. So
And
I don't like the red dot. I could just tape that over.
Yes.
But yeah.
And also
Both great
on
cameras.
your M-A is a little bit special compared to a regular one, because
Yeah, it has the M6 and M4 style advanced lever. The person I bought it off had already swapped it. I also have the original style one if I want to replace it, but I got used to using this one, so it works out for me.
it's funny because on my M6 I have the one that should be on this one, so it's the other way around.
Yeah.
So,
And I've already shot like at least 100 or 200 rolls through this camera, at least through traveling, and it's still going strong.
okay.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I mean, I got this for a really good price, so that's the reason I got it. But if I would be in the market for an M6 or M-A, for me personally, in terms of looks, I would pick this. Probably the silver one, because I don't know. It's very rare to see a silver one, right? Most people go for a black one when they buy brand new.
In Melbourne, is half, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because if you see them out somewhere, most cameras are black.
Well, I think the ones that are getting used more tend to be black. Like street shooters, I think, will tend to prefer a black camera if they're
it's
kind of
myself,
being more conspicuous. Whereas someone who's more of a hobbyist or home or lifestyle shooter might go with silver. That's my guess.
So for me personally, if I had to choose, just for the reasons he mentioned, I would probably get the silver M-A, because there's no battery compartment here and it looks cleaner. So I like the look.
As the engraving.
I also like the brass. You know, when the brass comes through on the black paint one. So I also like this one. But I think I still would go for the silver one. But because I'm doing YouTube, for me, actually it makes sense to buy an M6 because if I make a video with an M6, it will get more views than an M-A or MP. Yeah, it's silly, but it's still something to consider because if you do, because it's I think Nico did a video on this and he's right that it's the most searched. If you look for Leica, M6 is the #1 thing people look for because they can see it on the camerastore.com website. They can see what people are looking for. And the M6 is like by far the
Even before the new release.
Yes. So in the end, in terms of marketing, it's perfect because it's already out there. People are already looking for it. Yeah. So it makes sense to bring out the new M6, and that's why I would buy a new one. And also, I mean, I'm still considering buying a new one and swapping maybe this one because it's really nice to buy a brand new one that you can use. And if there's, this has nothing, no signs, nothing, but be able to use it and even if it scratches, but it's a scratch you're responsible for, so it's fine, like you said with your brassing. It will look really nice at some point. I mean, it will take a while.
It take a while, yeah.
I mean, yours is it's nothing yet, right?
On the advanced,
yes,
a little bit,
yeah, because this is like because you
the most used part,
and you also use the half case,
I agree with you. I mean, having the camera from the beginning of his life cycle, right? You the way you treat it, the way you use it will reflect on how the camera looks. So every single other Leica that I own, film Leicas, they were all secondhand. Yeah. So this is my first brand new film Leica.
Yes. Yeah. And also what you mentioned before, when you just buy the old one, then upgrade it, it's the same price as the new one.
Yeah, if you buy old M6, you want to, if you want to make it look like the new M6.
Yeah.
Probably cost you more than buying a brand new M6.
Yeah, so it's probably making more sense to just go in there. I mean, you need to wait for a little bit, of course.
Yeah.
So maybe by the time the video's out, the list is like a year, who knows?
Yeah.
So I mean, for the foreseeable future, I will probably not get one, but maybe, I don't know, in a year or so, I might considering maybe selling this one and then get the new one.
I think it's great that we have options now.
Yeah, it's great.
So this is why if you're in the market, it's an investment. You have different options to suit you, and Leica is at least making new film cameras. Whether or not you think this M6 was the best launch ever, I think it's good, and it just gives people more options, and it keeps people interested in film to some degree.
Yeah,
it's not the cheapest camera around. It was never meant to be. Leicas are not, but then if you are in the market for one, it holds its value, and you have great options now.
Yes. All right, there you have it. So maybe this helps you if you are in the market to decide which one to get, or let us know in the comments. And also we'll share your Instagram and your YouTube. I mean, you probably know him already.
Yeah.
So, and if you're ever in Melbourne, you want something Leica related, this is the man. Just go to the Leica store and talk to Josh. He will probably help you. Maybe he can order one for you.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, looking forward to it.
You know, right now they have a really nice Q2 monochrome reporter.
Oh yes, we do. Yes.
I was really surprised to see that. By the time the video's up, might be gone already.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's like 500 pieces.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh man, I would love to get it, but no, it doesn't make any sense. Right, guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do so, you know what to do. Smash the like button, and we will see each other very soon on the next one. Until then.
Auf Wiedersehen.
See you guys.